Hello, everybody. Oh, fuck. Hello, everybody. We are here, we are loud, and we are pride. And we have quite the card. UFC 56, Bob Sapp making his UFC debut against Andrei Arlovski. But on the preliminary card, we have the debut of Big Country Roy Nelson, the most boring man to ever fight, John Fitch taking on Pete Spratt, Trevor Prangley of South Africa taking on Gegard Mousasi, Nick Serra, Carlos Condit. You have some huge names here, including Trot Tellingman versus Rico Rodriguez, the return of Rico Rodriguez, but also in our lightweight title tournament, a young Matt Wyman taking on a young Joe Lozon. And then we got the pay-per-view main card, Din Thomas versus Eddie Alvarez. Of course, another amazing fight in that lightweight tournament. Rodrigo Gracie taking on Pat Miletich. The feature fight features a tough winner, Forrest Griffin, taking on the Alaskan assassin, Sam Hoger, who's 2-0 in the UFC now with some pretty good wins. Bill Mahood was absolutely outclassed. Forrest Griffin, comeback fight of the year with that crazy triangle over Bobby Southworth. And you got the co-main and the main, which is Evan Tanner, Benji Raddick. But we are really concerned about the main event, Andrei Arlovski versus Bob Sapp. Bob Sapp, man, 265 pounds, probably not making 265. He's probably we're opening it up to all the big boys. But here's the thing: after Pride, he went to K1 where he beat Sam Greco, beat Peter Ertz. So he beat a kickboxing legend and he knocked him out in the first round. Beat Sam Greco in 56 seconds. Bob Sapp looking absolutely insane. He's looking really good. I mean, the size difference alone, hundreds of pounds Arlovski will have to overcome. He's a big guy himself, and 6'4" and 260, but Bob Sapp is just a fucking behemoth. Guys, without further ado, let's get into UFC 56. Now it is time for Trevor Prangley to take on Gegard Mousasi. Let's see. Mousasi probably outstriking the wrestler here, 33-year-old, taking on the young Dreamcatcher. Prangley with the left hook, nice right by Mousasi. Mousasi using his technical striking prowess, hitting that body kick, beating up Prangley pretty bad here, just kind of outclassing him, smashing his mouth, and whoa, what's swollen shut? Oh wow, his eyes swollen shut, his nose is broke. Yeah, Gegard's a technical striker here. You don't want to kickbox when you're a wrestler with fucking Gegard Mousasi, man. And fucking Mousasi throws a kick as he's beating the shit out of Trevor Prangley, body kicking him. Fucking slips on the ground. Prangley comes in, scramble. Prangley ends up losing on the scramble. Mousasi gets in a mount, and then he just fucking TKOs him with elbows. Actually knocks him out. Incredible performance for Gegard Mousasi. My lord, turning a mistake into victory. Speaking of young, raw prospects, we have future UFC GOAT Nick Serra taking on Carlos Condit here, the natural-born killer. 11-1 versus 5-1, obviously. Big betting favorite is a 20-year-old Carlos Condit. There you go. Big flurry. Already bust Serra. So first 7 seconds go by. Serra's ready to fight this guy. You know, the records are a lot different, but Nick Serra actually has the experience. And 7 seconds into the fight, his fucking blood is dripping into his own mouth. And there you go. He catches that kick. He says, fuck this, man. He scoots Condit up against the cage, and he's pressing for that takedown. But Condit has enough grappling and Muay Thai to actually reverse it. Knee strikes Serra's stomach, and he's beating him up with the Muay Thai knees up against the tummy. Serra probably a little gas, and oh my goodness, big combination. Serra backs away, and a fucking spinning back kick. You know, the foot and the heel bouncing into the pectoral muscle of Nick Serra. Cannot feel good. It just feels like a big hammer was swung at you when you get kicked like that. And Condit is absolutely walking away with this one between these two prospects. Serra shoots immediately. Again, he can't get it. And he's trying for a leg sweep. He actually does get the leg sweep. Big elbows. Trying to fight like Matt Hughes out there. And Serra actually able to shut down all the scramble attempts from Carlos Condit. Kind of just laying on top of him. Nick Serra looking really good, but Condit fighting him with his own elbows back. Serra, of course, probably going to win this round. Really nice, man. Really nice work. Sweep. Okay, so here we go. Sweep finally is successful by Condit after a long exchange on the ground of Serra, bouncing some elbows off of the body of Carlos Condit. And this is crazy. Both of these guys are trying to get the best position. And unfortunately for Nick Serra, Carlos Condit has got his back. And he's just Muay Thaiing him. You know, beating him up with the dirty boxing. and he kind of ends the round with a dirty boxing. Very close round. I would score that for Serra. I'd say it's 1-1 going into the third over here. Nice flurry from Carlos Condit. Serra's legs are beat up, and now Condit is pouring on him. Hopefully he doesn't pull the Yuri Prohaska, because we saw what happened with that. That was unfortunate. Another big flurry. Serra shoots a takedown. Condit unfortunately gets taken down, and the grappling isn't all there, but 29-28 for Carlos Condit in his debut. Not bad. Matt Wyman taking on Joe Lauzon. These two young guys, both just above drinking age. I mean, damn. 5'10 apiece, 155. One from Oklahoma, one from Massachusetts. In terms of height, in terms of reach, and in terms of age, and not really style, but in most things, these guys are completely identical. A very good mirror match. Lauzon shoots for takedown immediately. Matt Wyman doesn't want that to happen, and he puts him up against the cage. He uses the cage to leverage a takedown. Wyman doesn't let it happen, and he drags Lauzon into a clinch. But Lauzon says, fuck this, man. I'm going to take you down. And he just does. Gets in a half guard. Gets into side control. He's slowly, methodically working into a dominant position. Doesn't get the mount because he gets the back, and a rear naked choke with 48 seconds left. Can Matt Wyman hold on for the next 48 seconds as Lauzon applies the pressure, and only 20 seconds in, Lauzon gets that choke. Matt Wyman taps out without landing a single significant strike. Very dominant fight for Joe Lauzon. I hope we can see him against Shinya Aoki pretty soon. Tra Tellingman taking on Suave Rico Rodriguez. Now, Rico Rodriguez, I do believe, is a former UFC champion at this point already. Went to K1 after a losing streak, beat Kimo Leopoldo and Maurice Smith in fantastical fashion. Now he is back against the old veteran Tra. Now, the thing with Tra Tellingman is he's kind of okay everywhere, where we can't easily job him out. In fact, he beat Chris Tuchscherer. Whatever, he beat the guy that we didn't really want him to beat, and he beat him pretty easily, and this is his reward, but really a punishment. We just want Rico Rodriguez to have an easy time getting back here into the UFC. Has Rico Rodriguez ever fought Tim Sylvia? Yeah, he got knocked out by Tim Sylvia. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Lack of gloves touching. All right, Rodriguez. Oh my God, a big 1-2 from Tellingman. Oh my God, Tellingman with the right cross. Left hook from Tellingman. 1-2 from Rodriguez. Tellingman just pressing Rodriguez on the feet. I mean, these two are kind of going at it for heavyweight. What a nice pace here. Tellingman with the 1-2. There we go. And now, yeah, Rodriguez really needs to grapple. Rodriguez getting countered. The left crosses are coming. Jabs, big shots. Tellingman fucking with the plus 750 round there. Again, big right hook, Rodriguez. Oh my God, the combination from Tellingman are starting to land. And oh my God, Rodriguez is just getting missed. He's just missing. He's just getting outmaneuvered on the feet by Tra Tellingman. I don't know if it's karate stance or what it is, but he was just kind of getting pinged on. He shoots a takedown. Tellingman doesn't even go down. And it's just the Muay Thai. Tellingman backs away from it. Tellingman's slipping and ducking. Oh my God. Right hook by Rodriguez, but I think Tellingman won both of these rounds here. I think he needs to shoot or he's done. Rodriguez can't really land anything concrete. Meanwhile, Tellingman's got nothing but left hand. Sloppy little clinch there. And Tellingman getting dirty boxed. And there you go. Nice takedown, but only 80 seconds left in this fight. And Rodriguez just elbows away. So I would say 29-28 Tellingman, but it's really close. I hope Rodriguez gets the nod. 29-28 Rodriguez. And your winner by split decision. It's a fucking draw. What a shitty re-debut for Rico Rodriguez. Super annoying. Tra Tellingman taking him to his second draw of his career. And he retires. Rico Rodriguez, man. Fuck. That's bad. Then we got the young Eddie Alvarez 4-0. I mean, he's probably the biggest underdog to win the whole tournament. I mean, the kid's only 4-0. But, he kind of looks like a white Din Thomas, honestly. They actually do look pretty similar. Din Thomas, 19-4. He's going to fucking destroy this young whippersnapper named Eddie Alvarez here. Who even is Eddie Alvarez anyway? This is all the Din Thomas show, man. Alvarez comes forward, Thomas with the jab. Nice combination from the young gun, Eddie Alvarez. Thomas with the left hand. Again, a big combination for Alvarez. Thomas with a big right hand. Wonder how hard that hits the skull of Alvarez. Alvarez shoots. He almost gets it. And he's shooting on the jiu-jitsu artist. Gets into side control. And big shots from Eddie Alvarez are absolutely tearing up the hopes and dreams of Din Thomas right now. What a round by Eddie Alvarez. There we go. Eddie Alvarez looking like the fucking Matt Serra of the lightweight division right now. Just gonna pull off an enormous upset. Thomas with the jab. Alvarez 3 for fucking 4. I mean, that's maybe even gonna knock Din Thomas down. That's a bad combination to take. Thomas is... honestly, man, when you get hit with a 4-punch combination and then there's a fucking right cross and everything's landed solidly, Din Thomas is probably loopy as a fucking... He's probably loopy as a pelican that gives sugary cereal. What? That's bad. Fruit Loop. He's loopy as a Fruit Loop. Din Thomas getting beat up there. I mean, this is a crazy fight. Nice right hand by Thomas. He needs to win this. Big left cross. Alvarez, though, taking advantage of Din Thomas coming in and using the flurry. Thomas, he's going to wrestle Alvarez. He's going to try to get the sub. And he needs the sub, man. He needs the sub. He can't get it. He can't get it. Eddie Alvarez, 29-28. Oh, my God. What an upset. Huge fucking upset for the undefeated Eddie Alvarez. Next up, we have Rodrigo Gracie taking on the Croatian sensation, Pat Miletic. I don't know who's going to win this one. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there you go. Pat Miletic one fucking taps him. He just one taps him. Rodrigo Gracie, the favorite, just gets fucking one tapped by Pat Miletic. One fucking punch. Rodrigo Gracie's fucking eyes and his fucking tongue get knocked into the back of his fucking head, and Miletic just finishes him in 41 seconds. All right. Featured fight, we got the undefeated Alaskan assassin Sam Hoger against Forrest Griffin. Let's see what Forrest can get. Oh my God. Please. I mean, we saw how close Forrest Griffin was to losing last time. Let's hope he doesn't lose this time. Unfortunately, Sam Hoger gets the takedown immediately. Triangle. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, the trick. You can't fool the fucking... Oh, dude, you can't pull the same trick out twice in a row. He did that last time. No, Hoger's in side control. Okay, Griffin gets half guard, though. He can't get into full guard. He's trying. No sweeps. Holy shit, he's getting wet blanketed. Oh my God. Griffin. Nice combinations for Forrest. Forrest is beating him bad on the feet there. There we go. On the feet, it's the Forrest Griffin show right now. Big flurries, leg kick. Hoger with the left. Big right hand for Forrest. Here we go. Okay, let's just hope Sam Hoger doesn't get the opportunity for a takedown. Big shots by Forrest Griffin. I mean, he's pressuring the shit out of Sam Hoger. He's fighting like Josh Hockett right now. He's just beating him up, leg kicking him, and Hoger's not able to return the favor at all. Trip takedown puts Hoger into guard, but fuck, there's that deadly Griffin triangle. Almost gets him. And again, that Griffin fucking triangle. Again, the Griffin triangle. And he definitely won that fight, but Jesus, man. You gotta get better takedown defense or you're gonna get fucked up. Still, great job for Forrest Griffin defeating the undefeated Sam Hoger. Now we're already to the co-main event. Benji Razor Raddick against Evan Tanner. Evan Tanner, man. What a weird rest of his career that we kind of have planned out for him, because after losing to Rich Franklin, I really don't know what to do with him. I mean, we got Benji Razor Raddick, and he's an awesome fighter, but Evan Tanner is just a big favorite, could be able to just hold him down and beat him like that. Nice big, well, he tries for the big right, does Evan Tanner. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of any Benji Razor Raddick punches, because he's a powerful individual. Raddick shoots, doesn't get it on Tanner. Interesting. You know, he does want to shoot on Evan Tanner. This is weird, man. Evan Tanner's looking like the striker, and Raddick looking like the wrestler. Tanner with the big right hand. Raddick shoots again. And he gets side control on Evan Tanner. And he just beats the shit out of Evan Tanner. Benji Raddick probably winning that one. Huge upsets tonight. Raddick with the 1-2. Tanner with the jab. Raddick shoots again. Oh, nope, nothing. Evan Tanner just Muay Thai-ing the boy. There you go. There we go. Evan Tanner, you know, doing okay. Not doing super great. Just a couple of big jabs. Raddick is tired. I mean, dirty boxing is strange. Just not the best fight. Big Muay Thai clinch again. Big knees to the body for Evan Tanner. I mean, he does probably win this fight based off the second and third round, but it was close. All right, give him the first round too. Yeah, Evan Tanner wins an okay fight. Any call out? No. Here's the main event of the evening. Standing at 6'5", almost 400 pounds, is Bob the Beast Sapp. 8-2 against 8-3 Andrei Arlovsky. Bob Sapp having a better record than Arlovsky at this point is super fucking funny. But Andrei Arlovsky, man, you know, he really needs to prove himself as a champion. And he could really be a star. You know, he's got the mouthpiece. He's in his prime. Let's see if he could beat the beast in Bob Sapp, who we haven't seen royally fucked up like Arlovsky probably will. And here we go. Arlovsky with a nice right hook. Again, Arlovsky with the right hand. I mean, he's just, you know, the speed advantage is making Bob Sapp look like a fucking tree. He's just basically standing still compared to Andrei Arlovsky. He's pinging him up to the body. And at the end of combinations, Arlovsky with the big right hook, and he fucking knocks the beast out in 44 seconds. Knocking out Bob Sapp in 44 seconds at this point in time, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But Arlovsky not going to have another layup in his next fight, that is for sure. He actually beats him quicker than he did Tim Sylvia. I mean, yeah, that's what was going to happen. Man, I kind of wish Bob Sapp got it done. Arlovsky going to get a performance bonus. Pat Motich going to get a performance bonus. But the third one is going to be going to the one and only Gegard Mousasi, who fucking had that really cool moment. And John Fitch looked good too. Really good show. I will see you guys next time.